Welcome to Daily Tax Minute. This is Tony Novak here to share a few points on how to save money on taxes and stay out of tax trouble. Today, our topic is private fiduciary services. Now, we are in the middle of, actually, we're towards the end of a series on competency issues, mental health challenges, end of life issues, disabilities. In other words, where someone's having extra difficulties staying current with their taxes. And we said probably in each episode that tax requirements do not change simply because a person can't handle the paperwork. So unfortunately, we see an increasing amount of people who do have temporary or permanent challenges, whether it's just a period of stress or whether it's a disability. Alzheimer's, stroke, I see more and more of that as my clients are not getting any younger. So it's an important issue. So today's topic, fiduciary services. So the point is that when a person is having trouble managing their taxes, there's a good chance they're having trouble with a whole range of financial issues, money management issues. They're more susceptible to scams. That we're going to cover that tomorrow. But there is an option called private fiduciary service. Now, in theory, that could be provided by anybody, a friend, a relative, obviously a family member, but there are also specific firms that do that are perhaps more economical than an attorney usually offer that type of support, but primarily on a short-term basis. For a long-term, it just might be too expensive for most people to hire a CPA to handle all of their finances. But there are firms called private fiduciary services worth checking out in your area and see if they can help, because this is exactly what they do. I want to wrap up by just pointing out one key point. Whenever we're talking about handling somebody else's money, either you are a fiduciary or you are not. There's no middle ground. It's like being pregnant. You are or you are not. So a fiduciary must act in the best interest of the client or face financial and legal requirement, retribution if that's not the case, consequences if that's not the case. In many cases, unfortunately, I see people talking about how they trust the person who's acting in their best interest, but it's a commission-based sales representative, and that is not a fiduciary relationship. So I just want to point that out. Somebody just determine right from the start, is someone acting as a fiduciary or are they not, and be clear that there is no middle ground. Hope that helps. We'd love to hear your thoughts or comments on the topic. I'm easy to reach on social media, or contact me one-on-one at taxproblems.cpa. I'll be back tomorrow with another Tax Minute.